Greg Clement has definitely had an impact on my life and my business as far as, in a couple aspects, really. First off, just, showing me what's possible. What I mean by that is, just being a full-time real estate investor himself, doing deals and figuring out systems and software that's going to allow him to make more money in his business and make his business flow a lot better. And going from, that concept to actually turning it into something that the rest of the world can use and creating something that literally has changed thousands of investors' lives all over the country. That's had a pretty big impact on me because it shows me what's possible. And also, too, he's had a big impact as far as, everyone I've been in contact with this company, whether it was his employees, whether it was him personally, whether it was an event that he was putting on, whether it was food that he was rolling into the event by the time you were starving. It was all first class. It gave me that feeling of, hey, this is a first class establishment. And it impacted me in my business because, I strive for that in my business as well. I want my customers to feel the same way. I want them to think that every experience with me or my company is first class as well. Sims has definitely changed my life, definitely changed my business. Rewind prior to Sims, we didn't have any type of online presence going on whatsoever. We were actually, capturing our leads in a live format. So it's really changed my life because what it's allowed us to do is create an online presence and allowed us to really become more visionaries in our business, because instead of working inside of our business like we were being consumed daily, we were able to get out of our business and start working on it and become visionaries and creating more and more systems put in place to make us more efficient. Sims has definitely automated my real estate business. Before Sims, all my leads generally, all of my sales, all my leads was generally done live, face-to-face, networking. That was something that I was good at, creating leads face-to-face, and then coming home from that networking event, entering them into my email system. It wasn't even a database, just an Outlook email system. And then, sending them an email, just letting them know how great it was to meet them. And then hopefully I'd remember to send them emails, later on down the road, but wasn't really staying in contact with them. And, more importantly, it's pretty time consuming to get out there and hit as many networking events as I was hitting to create leads. Even though I was successful and I was efficient and I made money doing it, it took a lot of time. So it really took away from me being able to create other systems in my business. Yeah, Sims has definitely given me a lot of time back, and it's been perfect timing. We're actually just about to have our first child, little baby girls coming into the world here in the next couple of days, so it's been really good timing. But, it's definitely given me a lot more time because, as I said before, I was hitting networking events. That's how I was creating my leads. Now, I can be anywhere in the country, whether I'm in the country or not in the country, whether I get out of bed, I don't get out of bed, whatever it is. I have leads coming in, and once they come in, depending on how they've been generated, then from there the autoresponders start, and those leads start getting cultivated to purchase something from me, and when they're ready, they contact me. And it's been amazing because I had to get used to my leads actually contacting me and asking me for stuff. It was kind of a cool feeling, but it's definitely allowed me to get out there and surf more, snowboard more, hit the lake more, wakeboard more. It's really all the stuff I love to do. So on a weekly basis, I would say that we generate probably anywhere from 30 to 40 leads per week. We're not guru status yet, but coming from not generating any leads into our real estate business a year ago to that now, we're very pleased with that. And we're able to add over 100 new people to our database every single month, which again, we're just a small business growing, But that to us that's been amazing, and we've been able to actually create revenue from leads that have been coming in. Not only that, but the education that Sims provided from a search engine optimization standpoint has literally allowed us to capture first page Google status on some pretty big key terms that we wanted to lock down, and it was all through the education and the modules. In fact, really all I did was my assistant at the time, once we purchased Sims, we decided to promote him to our director of marketing, and we really didn't know much about marketing other than the fact that we had to dive in and watch these modules, and it's pretty amazing. In fact, the other day we were doing some work on our website, and I was watching him, he's doing all kinds of HTML code and stuff like that, and uploading new stuff to our website, and I mean, that was stuff that neither of us could even imagine doing a year ago. So we've been able to actually, take leads that we've created online through Sims with our landing pages and autoresponders, and over a period of time, whether it was 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever it was, we were able to cultivate those leads and put them in a position where they, felt trust with us and wanted to do business with us, contacted us, and not only have we sold a couple properties through some leads that we've created, but we've also done a lot of consulting contracts. We do a lot of green halving and show investors how to create an additional 10% more profit in each one of their deals, and we've been able to capture several leads as investors and turn those into revenue and into consulting contracts and help them green up their projects. So it's definitely been good. And then we were contacted by someone that we created online, and that person over a period of 3 months actually ended up purchasing 75 homes from us over, like I said, a period of 3 months. So definitely been great for us, showing our online presence, creating leads, cultivating them, and turning them into revenue. Highly recommend Sims for you and your business. It's worked miracles for us, and I'm looking forward to anything new that they can add to it, because anything that Greg does generally is always going to automate your business.